नमः सद्गुरुभ्यः सद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः नमो नमः सद्गुरुभ्यः सद्गुरुभ्यो नमो नमः हरे रामेति कृष्णेति नाम संकीर्तनं सदा लोकक्षेमाय कुर्वन्तं प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे प्रेमिकं सद्गुरुं भजे. So, Swagatam Suswagatam to Day 2 of Vijayashri School of Fine Arts Satsaṅga Melā. Yesterday we started with the first 10 Nārada Bhakti Sūtras. So what did I tell you what Sutra means? Sutra means formula, correct, formulae. So why should we have devotion? What is devotion? What are the benefits of devotion? What do we lose if we do not have devotion? How devotion helps us in life to cross so many challenges, and how contented you can remain. So yesterday, the crux of entire Bhakti Sutra was all these takeaways. You remember? So we will first do the Dhyana Shlokas, repeat the first 10 sutras, go to the next. Avyaja Karuna Sindhuhu Avyaja Karuna Sindhuhu. Twice. Dhruva Prahlada Sevitaha Bhaktanam Pratamacharyo Nārado me prasidatu Nārado me Sarvashastrartha Tattvajnaha Sarvamangala Sadgunaha Sūtrāni Bhakti Yogasya Chakara Bhagavan Rishihi Tam Nāradam Namaskritya Nārāyana Parāyanam Bālānām avabodāya Vyākyāsye bhaktim avyayām So what does the Dhyana Shloka say? Anybody? Recap. Avyaja Karuna Sindhuhu Nārado me prasidatu. First worshipping Nārada. Why? He is the Acharya, teacher for both Bhakti, Sangeeta, Harikatha. Okay? Whom did he teach? Who is Nārada is the Guru of? Dhruva, Prahlada, Valmiki, he made Valmiki write Ramayana. Vyasa, he made Vyasa write Bhagavata. Tyagaraja Swami, he gave Swararnava to Tyagaraja Swami. So many compositions Tyagaraja wrote. He himself became Purandaradasa. Yesterday I told you. So he knows all the Shastrarthas, and therefore Balanam avabodhaya, to help children understand spiritual wisdom. Because children, you might be asking, I'm just 10 years old. Why should I have bhakti? Let all the 60-year mamas and mommies have bhakti. Why should I have bhakti? No. Nārada says, Balanam avabodha. It should come from when you are very small. Dhruva was not 60 years old. 5-year-old Dhruva. Prahlada, 5-year-old Prahlada. Andal, 5-year-old Andal. Meera, 5-year-old Meera. They were not 60 years, no? So today there are people asking, why should bhakti be taught to all small children? Only then they will be able to face courageously the life and challenges that come. So many challenges. In fact, nowadays children face more challenges than adults. In schools they get bullied. See, so many people who talked of bullying yesterday, teasing for nothing at all. So how do you face that? This is our Bharatiya identity, culture, not just Indian. It helps us get hope, courage, wisdom, faith, strengthens our mental power. Mentally we should be strong, right? So first sutra, atha to bhaktim vyakyasyamaha. What does that mean? We shall now explore bhakti together. Satvasmin parama prema rupa. Satvasmin. What does that mean? Sa, bhakti. What is bhakti? Bhakti is parama prema rupa. Unconditional love. Unconditional love. Absolute right word, Anirudh, you got it. It is unconditional love. Love everybody. Love even your enemies. Love even your shatrus. Shatruvatsala. Rama is called Shatruvatsala. He loved even Ravana. Oh my Ravana, indru poi naalai va. I give you an opportunity till the last. Till the last. Even Krishna, he did not go for Mahabharata Yuddha immediately. No war immediately. He went to Dhritarashtra and Duryodhana and begged them to give at least 5 houses for the Pandavas. He said, we won't have war if you give just 5 houses. So whatever, however means we need to try to stop war. Ancient Indian wisdom teaches stopping wars, not waging wars. You understand this concept? How is Bharatiya wisdom helpful for the world? It brings in world peace. It brings in world peace. And that is taught by our Bharata Desha, which is the Vishwa Guru. Guru of all nations. You understand? So if somebody comes and asks you, what does your motherland India teach? What is so beautiful in that? What has it taught to the world? You should tell. What will you tell them? It actually concentrates on peace and love and harmony. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. It never treats others or neighbors as enemies or as probably competitors. No competitors. We're all together in unison. Vasudhaiva kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. Amrita swarupacha. Amritas. What does that mean? Bhakti makes you immortal. Hiranyakashipu wanted to be immortal, but he was gone. But today we talk of Tyagaraja, Nārada, Valmiki, Vyasa. They have become immortal because of bhakti. So you cannot use time machines to go back. You can empower yourself with bhakti and devotion so that makes you immortal. Because death is only for the sharira. Death is only for the physical body. It is not for the Atman. You understand? Yallabdhva puman siddho bhavati. Amruto bhavati. Tripto bhavati. So if you get bhakti, what is the benefit? I become contented. I want to learn more and more of spiritual wisdom. I don't want more and more of material things. If you don't fill yourself with devotion, what did I tell you? If you are an empty vessel, you can fill it with anything. If you don't fill it with good things, then you fill it with trash. So, you have to get that seeking spirit of learning good things. That is called Sat Vishaya, Satsaṅga. Why do we meet? Why should we meet 100 people in the morning? Already Katha is over. For 500s you are telling in the evening. Why should we meet for 100 people in the morning? Because this is important for all of us to fence ourselves with this beautiful fence called Satsaṅga. Be in Sat Vishaya. Be in always good thoughts, good words, good deeds. Otherwise you become violent, you have Rajo Tamo Guna, you want to use tamasic and rajasic words, you start abusing people, you're not kind to them, you're not good. It doesn't mean that if you smile, you're very kind. You can be very rude while smiling, you know. You just smile and say, you are looking so ugly. How hurtful it is. So, you can still smile and be rude. There are so many people who keep saying rude things just smiling, you know. What a kind of a... We would be thinking this is some kind of a compliment because they're smiling. And then only we'll understand, oh, how rude it was. So never go by the external appearance. Go by the heart of the person. So, if you get devotion, you get contentment. Triptu bhavati. You become full of tripti. Yat prapyana kinchit vanchati. Na shochati. Na dveshti. Na ramate. Notsahi bhavati. So if you get this bhakti, you don't na vanchati, you don't crave for silly things. You don't start crying for mummy did not give me chocolate. That's why that sounds so trivial for us, because we have a higher purpose. Say, let's say you have $10 in your pocket. Will you say, oh, mummy did not give me $1? You have 10 already. So Bhagavan is like that infinity. You fill yourself with that infinity, you don't have craving for all small things. You don't start crying because she bullied me, she hurt me, she didn't speak to me, my friend betrayed me. You don't have all these feelings. No ill feelings at all. Na shochati. You don't cry for anything at all. You will cry only for more and more devotion. Understand? You won't cry for anything that happens in this world, because everything that happens in this world is just temporary. It comes, it goes. It comes, it goes. Oh no, he scorned at me. He frowned at me. Tomorrow he is going to smile. You cannot become utsahi because tomorrow he is going to smile. Day after he will frown at you. So you understand? This is human psychology and human nature. So you have to be prepared. When we don't tell you, when parents and gurus don't tell you that this is very common in the materialistic world. Everybody doesn't always be good to you. They are imperfect. They are all mixed. All people have mixed emotions all the time. Otherwise, if I don't tell you this, you will get shocked by some people's behavior when you expect them to be sweet. I thought that lady will be so sweet to me. I thought my teacher likes me. I thought my boss likes me. Nobody can be always sweet to you, except that God and Guru. You understand? So, if you don't have expectations, na dveshti, na ramate, no tsa. If you don't have expectations, then you don't feel let down. When do you feel let down? I thought this would happen. I thought this will happen. Future plans. This. I thought I would be a billionaire. It didn't happen. All that. No expectations, then no worries. Yanyatva matto bhavati. Stabdo bhavati. Atma Ramo bhavati. You become filled with bliss. Atma Ramaha means what? Ramayate ti Ramaha, ramate ti Rama. You're always filled with happiness. Some people might ask you, enna chirichinde irka, always ilichinde irka. Why are you happy all the time? Because I have no expectations. I'm always filled with joy because I know that I'm enjoying life, I'm celebrating life. Why should I be gloomy all the time? Only if I don't like life, I have to be gloomy. Now, all our composers have been beautiful poets. If you look at Alvar's Mangala Shasanam, they have actually described the beauty of the rivers, the beauty of the flow of the rivers, the grains growing, the sugarcane fields, the paddy fields, the hair of beautiful, pretty women. Why don't we appreciate beauty in the world? When will you be able to appreciate things? Only when you have a happy heart. And when do you have a happy heart? When you fill your heart with this element, important thing called devotion. You understood? Nirodhastu loka veda vyaparanyasaha. Before that we have also this Sana kamayamana nirodha rupatvat. Sana kamayamana. So it is not in the form of desire, but it is in the form of love. Asha vadivilla anbu vadivu. Tasmin ananyata tad virodishu. Udasinata cha. So what does this mean? Tasmin ananyata tad virodishu udasinata. So we have to involve ourselves in those acts which actually helps our devotion grow. So sometimes your mother says, don't do this, do this. Don't do that, and etiketko. Put gopi on your or vibhuti or gopi or bindi or whatever. Why is it? These things are protective, helps our spiritual wisdom grow better and better. How can a bindi or a vibhuti make me spiritually aligned? Yes, there are symbols which help. Say everywhere, there are symbols which make you feel, say for example, you come into this AC room. It's all dark and black. People are crying and moaning. How do you feel? What is this place? But when you enter, it's full of idlis and alvas and badam alvas and fully lit with flowers and all bright, colorful flowers here, fruits here, Guru's photo. How do you feel? Positive. You feel positive. No? So positivity comes from so many things. It comes from colors, it comes from fruits, it comes from flowers, it comes from nice lighting, sunlight. Yesterday we saw that health or hype. No, it comes from sunlight. Positivity comes from so many things. From your kind words, positivity comes from so many different things. And negativity also comes from so many different things. So, this sutra says, whichever brings negativity into you, udasinata, throw it away. Tasmin ananyata tad virodishu udasinata cha. You can't keep drinking alcohol and say, I'm a devotee, still I drink alcohol. No. It doesn't align. Doesn't get spiritually aligned because your mind is not in your control if you drink. Physically also you're causing harm to the body. You can't be using drugs and still say, I'm a devotee, but I use drugs. Because your mind is not in your control. So, tad virodishu udasinata cha, keep them away. Why should you keep some things away? Because it's not aligned to the positivity of bhakti. Bhakti is something that gives us positivity all the time. Hope, confidence, strength, mental power. But what does this alcohol and all the other drugs and all bad habits do? Temporary spike. Yesterday we heard of the dopamine spikes, adrenaline rushes, temporary spikes, and then it goes off, then brings a huge depression. And that is why a lot of children are into depression, overthinking, overstress, anxiety. Somebody asked me yesterday, I'm always into overthinking. Let's have the question answer session after we do the class. So, Anyashrayanam tyago ananyata. Catch on to Bhakti. That is the biggest asset you can have in your life. So, this is till the 10th one is definitions and clarity on what Bhakti is. Now go to the 15th one. Rohitji, please go to the 15th one. Tallakshanani vachyante. Tallakshanani vachyante. Nana matabedate. Nana matabedate. Pujadishu anuragayiti. Parasharyaha. Katadishu iti gargaha. Atmaratya virodheneti. Shandilyaha. Nāradastu. Tadarpita kilacharata. Tadvismarane. Paramavyakulateti. Paramavyakulateti. Astyevamevam. Astyevamevam. This is still 20th. Tallakshanani vachyante nana madabedat. So what are the characteristics, lakshanas of bhakti? What are the characteristics of bhakti? So each one is trying to say something. Yesterday I asked you, what are the characteristics of bhakti? Somebody said, praying to God is bhakti. Yeah, come on. Yes, tell me. Yes, what is bhakti? Yeah, tell me. Yeah? You said praying to God is bhakti, right? Love is bhakti. Yeah? Humbleness is bhakti. Sincerity is bhakti. So, let us see what these people have to say. Tal lakshanani vachyante nana mata bedate. Pujadishu anuraga iti parasharyaha. There was a sage called Parashara. Sage called Parashara. Who was his son? Who said that? Perfect, Bhargavi. 100 points to you. Parashara's son is Parasharyaha, who is Vyasa. He is also known as Krishna Dvaipayana, because he was born in a Dvipa, in an island. Okay? While crossing Yamuna, Manasa Srishti. Now Vyasa says, doing puja to the Lord is bhakti. According to Vyasa, Nārada tells, see, there are so many sages who say this is bhakti, that is bhakti. According to Vyasa, doing puja is bhakti. Let me tell you a small story. There was a Nambudiri in Guruvayur. Have you gone to Guruvayur? How many? How many of you? Oh, none of the children have gone to. You have to take the children to Guruvayur. Guru Ayurappa. Yes, your name is Guru Ayurappa. I know that. Good. So, Guru Ayur, it has a little Krishna. Kerala, no? Kerala. Krishna is so small, so sweet, so kunju Krishna. So, this Nambudiri who does puja to Krishna, he had some work, urgent work. You know that puja bhog time, no? Actually, according to Vallabha Sampradaya, it is Ashtayama Seva, 8 times Seva. From morning, Suprabhata, then Shringara, Bhog, Puja, then Vishramana, then Bhajana, till Ras, Dolo, so it goes on and on and on. So, Guru Ayurappa, he told Guru Ayurappa, I have little work. I will go, this Pal Payasam. Every day, the Nevedyam for Guru Ayurappan is Pal Payasam. It is a sweet made of milk and rice. All of you know Pal Payasam. Yeah. So, we might not know Guru Ayurappa, but we will know Pal Payasams. So, what he does, he goes and then now he's it becomes so hectic that he gets very late. Goes back very late. Suppose, say 12 o'clock is the puja time, he goes only at 2 o'clock. And once he enters, and he takes the payasam in his hand and he says, Guru Ayurappa, now I am doing puja to you. Okay. After all, Guru Ayurappa is just an Archa Murti. We think that he is just stone. But are lords and vigrahas just stones? No. It is according to the bhava that you see. Yad bhavam tad bhavati. So now, he had dressed Guru Ayurappa in a beautiful pitambar and he had tied a kinkini tightly onto the waist. Now at 2 o'clock he sees Guru Ayurappa's stomach has gone so inside and the kinkini has fallen down on the thighs, and this Nambudiri is feeling so bad. Oh my God, Guru Ayurappa, I have made you starve. Oh my God, how can anything else be more important than the bhog, the puja to the Lord? So then immediately he offers the Pal Payasam. As soon as Krishna drinks the Payasam, you know what happens? The belly becomes pop again and the kinkini comes up. Not, it was actually flying down, means it was flowing on the thighs, right? It becomes tight. And then Krishna is almost not able to breathe. And then he sees this, Nambudiri is feeling, see, Krishna is talking to us. Puja. The puja, you would have heard of Namdev. Namdev's father, Namdev was a very small boy, like all of you. Very small boy. Namdev's father had gone to some other place. He had some work. So he said, Namdeva, do puja to Panduranga. You have to do puja to Panduranga every day. Every day Namadeva has seen. How does the puja take place? When you want to offer something, you put the curtain and then say, God, please, I'm offering you roti dal, please eat it. And then immediately they will take it off. He's not going to eat, but we at least show that and then we are going to eat it so that it is prasada, which means whatever we make, we don't make with the feeling of it's for me, it's for me, it's for me. So we offer it with devotion and the surrendering feeling of it's all for God and I am eating His prasada, whatever He offers. Whatever He offers. Today, I am grateful that I am able to eat because there are so many millions of people who don't have even 1 square meal a day. So, it is a feeling of bhakti, is a feeling of kritagnyata, gratitude. I am so happy here. I have a good family. I have good amma and appa who bring me to Satsaṅga. I have people who have put me into Vijayashri School of Fine Arts, where we are all enjoying with breakfast, lunch, and good coffees and teas. We are enjoying everything, and now we are going to dance in the next session. So happy things and games in the afternoon. So happy things, no? So now, this Namadeva, he did not know that people will just show it to the God and then take it away. He thought the Lord eats it, no? So he thought the Lord eats it. So he put, his mother told him, Namadeva, you have to do puja. Appa has gone out. Papa has gone out, so you do the puja. So Namadeva takes the roti and dal and says, Keshava, Jevila, Panduranga, Jevila, eat it. Panduranga is just standing with the hands on his hips. He's not eating. He says, why you are not eating? You will eat only if my father comes. If my father, you cannot wait until my father comes because he is going to be late. Eat, Panduranga, eat. And he starts hitting his head on Panduranga's feet. Did you see the Panduranga through VR goggles? All of you? How beautiful he looks. So he starts hitting his head, and then Panduranga immediately, he comes in his full Vibhava Avatara and he starts eating. And after he eats Namadeva, again he starts crying. Now Panduranga says, why do you want to cry again, Namadeva? I have finished eating, no? And Namadeva says, exactly, that is the reason why I'm crying. When Papa comes, no, he comes out with at least 2 rotis in the plate, but you have eaten everything, where is roti for me? And then Panduranga says, oh my God, I forgot. And then he starts giving roti to Namadeva himself. And this, his father could not believe. The father and mother, the mother is asking, where are the rotis? He said, Panduranga ate it off. What? Yes, Panduranga ate off the rotis. Oh, he never eats rotis. No, but Appa does puja every day. Yeah, you do puja, but Panduranga never eats. What is this concept? You offer it to the Lord never eats? No, he ate it for me. No. How can he eat it for you? So when his papa came, she said, Namdeva has started lying nowadays. He started lying nowadays. He says, no roti. He's eaten all the rotis. I have not even one single roti for myself and for the rest of the family. And then Namadeva said, I'm not lying, Papa. You see for yourself. So next day, he puts the curtain. Papa, stay outside. Don't come inside. You stay outside. And then he offers it. Panduranga eats it. And then the father realizes that if he had given with so much devotion, Panduranga would have eaten all these days. He'd never even actually spent time to say, this is the roti and dal that I have kept, please eat it. No. Keshavaya Namaha, Panduranga Namaha, Madhavaya Namaha, Achyutaya Namaha, then that's it. As if you just show, do the tang, money. How will you feel if your mother, if you're very hungry, you want rotis and your mother says, yes, come, eat it. And you will say, what are you doing? I didn't have anything, no? So it's like that. So if you do puja with devotion, puja adishu anuraga, iti parashariyaha. Iti parashariyaha. Katadishu iti. Gargahaya. Gargahaya. Katadishu iti gargaha. So we saw Vyasa's explanation of what is the lakshana of bhakti. He says, puja, do puja with bhakti. Gargacharya says, all people cannot do puja. But all people can do Shravana Bhakti. They can listen to stories. Katha. Everybody comes for Katha. There is no caste, creed, religion, nothing. Everybody can listen. So Katha, listening to Katha is Bhakti. That is why Shravana, Kirtana, Smarana, Padasevana, that order. Here again my Guru Sri Anna would say, Shri Krishna Premi Swamigal, he would say a beautiful story. There was this man called Raskan. He was not a Hindu. Raskan. Have you heard of Raskan? No. Okay. Now he was actually selling his diamond, rubies, emeralds, all that in precious containers, precious boxes. Once he came to a katha. Lakhs of people are there enjoying the katha. And the Pravachanakarta, the one who is talking about, he's talking about Krishna Govardhanath Ji, Govardhana Girinath Ji. He's talking about Krishna. Krishna looks so beautiful. He is blue in complexion. He has a sharp nose like Champaka Pushpa. He has beautiful lips, lotus-like lips, red lips, and mirror-like cheeks. And with his Vishala Vakshasthala and huge hands, with one of his hands he holds on to the Govardhan hill, showing that he can hold on to the burden of the entire people himself. Don't you worry, just surrender to me. And the other hand, he is holding on to his hip, and all the gopikas, Radha, all the bovine race, the cows, his friends, the gopas, all of them are looking at Govardhan Giriraj. As soon as this Pauranika gave this explanation, Raska, until then he was going on, he came to that place because he thought, oh, lakhs of people here. There are so many Marwadis, Rajasthanis, Gujaratis, all of them have assembled here. They will buy my stock where. So he kept going on saying, shh, this is the diamond necklace, would you like to buy? And then somebody said, shh, katha chal raha hai. Shh, shor mat karo. Katha chal raha hai. And everybody, my ruby necklace, and shh, keep quiet. Chup rakho. Everybody kept saying that. So he had to concentrate on the story, and suddenly he heard this description. As soon as Raskan heard this description, that was it. He forgot everything. He did not attend thousands of katha. He did not attend thousands of workshops like this. Vijayashri School of Fine Arts workshop, then Vijayashri School of Harikatha, my India workshop, then Margari Mahotsava, then Janmadena Mahotsava, none of it. Just one katha, one sentence. How Govardhan Giriraj stands with his beautiful hand and beautiful smiling face at the banks of Yamuna. Just that description. He left everything, he went to the Pauranika and said, where is this boy? Where can I see him? Pauranika said, which boy? Now you explained, you described about some boy, no? Blue color boy with a nice nose and then good lips, beautiful lips, mirror-like cheeks, having his hand, some hill you said, he's holding on to some hill. Where can I see that boy? Pauranika was also filled with devotion. He didn't say, oh, that happened 5,000 years back, you cannot see him. He didn't say that. You go to Vrindavan, you can see him. You go to Vrindavan, you can go see him. So immediately Raskan left everything, he goes to Vrindavan. Now how do you know he's filled with devotion? All the stock, the diamond necklaces, the ruby, emerald rings, all that he had bought, no, he forgot. All that. We will say we are really devoted, but when we go back home, I'll take my mobile phone with me. Definitely I will not leave it here. What will I do for the next class? Huh? So what is the proof that he is really devoted? He leaves everything. And he goes to Vrindavan. And every house he keeps asking, is that blue boy in your house? Is that blue color boy in your house? People think that he's mad. Blue boy. Who is blue color nowadays? You're either white or black or Indian brown or extreme black or kind of pinkish. But there is no blue color. Which continent people are blue in color? I don't know. So people keep saying that. And then he goes, searches everywhere. And then finally, at the banks of Yamuna Tira, there is a beautiful temple. Outside you can see that image of Govardhan Giriraj. Oh, immediately thought, oh, this is that boy. I want to go and see him inside. So as he runs to go inside, all the Dwarapalaka's bodyguards say, no, only Hindus are allowed inside. You are not a Hindu, you are a Muslim, you cannot go inside. You go to your dargahs, mosques, you do your puja, you do your namas. We will do namaskara here, you do namas there. But no, he said, no, I want to see this boy. So for 10 days he was crying, and then Vallabhacharya's son Vittalanath Goswami. Have you heard of Vittalanath Goswami? Vittalanath Goswami, who is the son of Vallabhacharya, he comes and says, who is this man who is crying? After all, he is not a Hindu. So what if he is not a Hindu? 10 days he has been crying that he wants to enter the temple. And then Vittalanath Goswami says, if somebody cries for Krishna Darshana this way, why won't Krishna give his darshan? It is you who should see Krishna. Come. And then he holds on to Raskan, and Raskan comes inside and sees Govardhana Giridhari, Govardhana Giridhari, Govardhana Giridhari, Giridhari, Govardhana Giridhari. 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 Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Govardhana 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 Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, 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 Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, Giridhari. Giridhari, 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 Giridhari. Jai bolo Govardhana Nath Giridhari Lal ki. So, katha, one katha, not millions of katha, one katha. Just your heart melts, no? Feel something is happening to you, your heart melts. Raskan became a composer, started composing on Srinathji. Ganesh, Mahesh, Suresh, Ramesh, Ganesh. So all of them extol you, Srinathji, Srinathji, Govardhana Girinathji. That is the power of one katha. So what does Vyasa say? Parashara's son Parasharyaha. He says, doing puja is bhakti. What does Gargacharya say? Listening to katha is bhakti. Then Shandilya, another sage, says, Atmaratya virodheneti Shandilyaha. Some people might do puja, but still they might be actually barking at all the other people around them. See, I'm doing so much puja to the Lord. What are you doing? Then that is not bhakti. Some people might be doing pravachan. To now, I'm using the mic, I'm singing Giridhari, Giridhari. Once I get off stage and say, talk all abusive words, what will you say? Vishaka Hariji waste. On the stage, she is doing all katha. After she comes out of stage, what is she? We cannot even move with her. Cannot even talk to her. What is the use? So Shandilya says, Atmaratya virodheneti. We should be able to see God in every being. Only then it is bhakti. What was the first story? Puja Deshu Aniraga. Doing puja? Namdeva doing puja, correct? Guru Ayappa, yes. And then what was the next? Listening to stories, Katadishu. Whose story? Raskana. So you all of you are awake? All of you are awake, right? How many of you are sleeping? Let me check. Hands up. How many of you are sleeping? Oh, you're sleeping. Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah, you're not sleeping. Okay? Okay. Now, Atmaratya virodheneti shandilyaha. So you have to be able to perceive, see God in each and every being. So Jnaneshwar Maharaj, Nivritti, Jnanadeva, Sopana, Muktabai. 4 of them. So Nivritti, Jnanadeva, Sopana, Muktabai, all of them were very great devotees of Panduranga. They wanted to have that Upanayana ceremony being performed to them. But unfortunately, they had a very bad story. Their father took up to sannyasa, and after having become a sannyasi, his guru said, no, go back to Grihastha because you are destined to have 4 Mahatmas as children. So after taking up sannyasa, he becomes a Grihastha again. In those days, all those was such a big crime. And today, who's bothered about ashrama and varna and all that? You become a sannyasi, you don't become a sannyasi, you become a grihastha, you don't become a grihastha. Nobody is bothered about anything. But in those days, becoming a sannyasi and then becoming a grihastha was a big issue. So they said, no, we won't perform Upanayana ceremony for you. And Jnaneshwara said, see, I'm not bothered about castes or creed or race. Whether a person is a Brahmana or a Kshatriya or a Vaishya, it's just all for the society's, all for the appeasement of the society. What do you mean by a Brahmana? Brahmana means one who can see Brahman. One who can see Brahman. Brahman, not Brahma. Brahma is a 4-faced Brahma. Brahman means a supreme reality. Supreme God. I'm already able to see Supreme God. So whether you do the Upanayana or not, doesn't matter to me. So these Pratishthanapura Baitan society, entire society of Brahmins said, oh, you are able to perceive Brahman, is it? Yes, I see Panduranga in everything. Oh, you see Panduranga in everything. There is a buffalo coming here. Erumamadu solluvom illaya, erumamadu. How many of you parents do Suprabhatam for you like that? Erumamadu. Yeah. Erumamadu. Oh, I can see hands up. Oh, who is that? Erumamadu ezhundithola. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 hands up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, 5, 6. My goodness. So the Erumamadu is a dinacharya, na? Okay. A buffalo. So there was a buffalo coming. And then these Pratishthanapura people, they said, if you can see Brahman and Panduranga in everybody and everything, and you feel you are a Brahmin because you can see Brahman, why don't you make this buffalo chant Vedas? He is also, you can see Panduranga in him, right? Make this buffalo chant Vedas. And immediately Jnaneshwara, he smiled and said, if you see it as a buffalo, it won't chant Vedas. But I see him as Panduranga, so he will. So he goes to the buffalo and says, Panduranga, it seems they have forgotten the Vedic mantras. Please give some Vedic chanting for them and do some Upadesha. Immediately that buffalo started chanting Vedas. How. Started. And all of them were totally puzzled. Oh my God, he is really able to see Panduranga in even a buffalo. Even in dogs, Namadeva saw Panduranga in a dog. A dog actually caught his roti and it's running away with his roti. Namadeva goes chasing after that roti, catches the dog and he says, Panduranga, don't eat this dry roti. You have forgotten the ghee. Let me put this ghee onto the roti and then you eat. As he puts the ghee and then on the roti and then gives it to this dog changes to Panduranga. Because he doesn't see the dog. He sees Panduranga in the dog. Eknathji saw Panduranga in a donkey. We are not able to see Panduranga in fellow human beings. We are killing fellow human beings. But who are Mahanubhavas who can see God in even insects and animals? Atmaratya virodheneti shandilyaha. Do you understand what bhakti is? You should be able to see God in everybody. If your friend says nasty, you should say, even in that word, God exists. There is no bad word, no good word. Even in bad words, God exists. So, ni solra solulum ulan. Prahlada says that. Shatakuritta anuvilum ulan. Where is God? Hiranyakashipu shouts at Prahlada. And Prahlada says, Appa, he is there in you. Shouting Hiranyakashipu is also Narayana for me. Your bad words, that is also Narayana for me. You pushed me off the cliff. That cliff is also Narayana for me. The Asura bodyguards pushed me. All those Asura bodyguards are also Narayana for me. Pushed me into the sea. The sea is also Narayana for me. You pushed me into Agni. Agni is also Narayana for me. You made me drink poison. Poison is also Narayana for me. You made the snakes bite me. The snakes are also Narayana for me. What can Narayana do to Narayana, through a Narayana, by a Narayana, of a Narayana? If this is the way you can see the world, then you will never have a bad day. How was your day? Not bad, not good, not bad, so. You will never say that. It's a great day, I had a great day, a wonderful, very enthusiastic day, I had a lovely day. You'll always experience lovely days. If you can be sensitive enough, feel that God's presence everywhere. Okay? And so Nārada says, so this person, Vyasa says it's puja, bhakti is puja. Garga says, katha is puja, katha is bhakti. What is bhakti? Puja is bhakti, is what? Vyasa says. Katha is bhakti, is what? Gargacharya says. Seeing God in everything is bhakti, is what? Shandilya says. Now what is your opinion, Naradji? Somebody will say, no, you keep on saying Garga says, Vyasa says, Shandilya says. What is your opinion? Nārada stuta darpita. Nārada stuta darpita kila charata. Tadvismarane paramavyakulateti. Tadvismarane paramavyakulateti. Astevamevam, astevamevam, astevamevam. Now a short break for the interactions. Yesterday, some of the children said, I wanted to ask you this question, but then, since I didn't have time, I didn't ask. So Renu, you had a question, and you had a question. Yeah, pass on the mic to her. She had a question, and one of the adults also had a question. Yeah, ask.
When I'm at school, I always feel happy because I'm with my friends. But when I'm home, I feel kind of down, but I don't know why.
Oh, when you come home, you feel kind of low. Are your parents at home?
Yeah.
Do you do something that actually upsets your parents?
Sometimes.
Ah.
But not usually.
Do your parents ask you to do something and don't do this way or do it this way?
Yeah.
Ah. So, have you been doing wrong things at home?
Not really.
I should be asking your parents. So, this is a separate subject. Parents plus you. So, you're happy at school because nobody is questioning you. You can do anything that you want. You're not happy at home because your parents want you to be this and not this and this. So, let me do a separate counseling with your parents, along with your parents, and find out what you are doing. This is just one side of the coin. I want the other side of the coin also. Only then I can give a judgment.
Okay.
But anyways, to answer your question, my dear, so sometimes you must understand that when your mother gives ice cream to you, say every day a mother gives ice cream to her child, do you think that mother is a good mother? The mothers who give kashayam, it's bitter in taste. It's not nice, it's not like ice cream, it's very bitter. But it does good for the body. It helps digestion. And it's not like ice cream which sits in your stomach. Yesterday Deepa auntie told you, no? It sits in the stomach and doesn't get digested. So people, generally children, think if nice things are given to them, then their parents are good. And if good things are not given by their parents are bad. It's the other way around, my dear. If your parents give you something bitter to eat, say pavakai is good for health. Potato all the time is not good for health, but potato tastes nice. There are two things, Shreyas and Preyas. Shreyas and Preyas. One thing is nice at the beginning, but then ends up in destruction. Say, let's say 3 hours before the exam, you end up watching a movie. It's very nice. After the movie, oh my God. No, this is one kind of. Another is, you have to work hard and then finally you get good results. Which one will you choose?
Get good results.
Get good results. So see the results and not the journey. Sometimes the journey is not very nice and not very smooth. It's not very happy, jolly, right? Sometimes the journey is difficult. But where are you getting molded into? You want to become, see the gold, no? If you have to make a jimki like this. First, it doesn't become a jimki all of a sudden, it doesn't become a kundala like this. You have to melt the gold. It will be very hot, molten temperature. Temperature is very hot. You melt the gold, then you have to cool it. Then you have to hit it, putar with a hammer. Let's assume I am that gold. I will say, oh, you're melting me, then you're cooling me, then you're hitting me. Why all this nonsense? And finally, he makes me into a kundala so that everybody can wear me. Then I say, oh, I look so nice on the ears of everybody. Oh, so how do you finally look nice? When you go through all these steps of hot, cold, beaten, smashed up, everything. No? We are like that jewelry. We are like that gold. Huh? You understood? So be happy at home also. When you get a tight slap, you understand that it's for your good, not for your bad. But anyways, I'll be talking with you and your parents separately.
Okay.
Yeah. Questions? Renu had a question, yeah.
Radhe Krishna Mani.
Radhe Krishna, Renu.
I had a question. So sometimes the mind is never quiet. It's always overthinking or it's feeling anxious. It's either anticipating what's going to happen or it's looking back and overanalyzing what has happened. How do you quiet the mind?
Beautiful question. Beautiful question. Beautiful question. It's just one small correction. Sometimes the mind is not quiet, is how you started. Never is the mind quiet is the statement. Chanchalam hi mana Krishna. Mana is always chanchala. And who says this? Arjuna says this. Arjuna is one of the most focused archers. He can hit anything. But he says, Chanchalam hi mana Krishna. My mind is wandering. So how do you stop overthinking? That is why we have this beautiful concept of surrender, Sharanagati. You know what, Renu? When you have somebody to look after you, when you're children, the child never bothers about, oh, what will happen if I'm hungry? It will never think of what will happen if I'm hungry because it knows my mother would have made idlis or some rice or at least yesterday's rice will be there. No? So the child will not think of what will happen if I'm hungry because child has the parents to take care of. Likewise, if we can remain innocent like children and always understand that He is our mother and father taking care of us all the time. He gives you when you really need it. And if He has not given you something, it means that you don't need it right now. And And never rewind your past or forward into your future, because you are not going to be able to undo anything that has happened in the past, nor do you have control over what is going to happen in the future. So just at the present, feel blissful and have Him as your companion all the time. Feel His presence all the time. Just do Sharanagati. Sharanagati. He is there to take care of me. You know, Tyagaraja Swami's words are my mantra. Ma kelara vicharamu. Why do I need to worry? Ma kelara vicharamu. Because Saketa Raja is there to take care of me. So always, if you have that feeling of surrender, He will take care. Why do we have Bhakti? Why are we talking about Bhakti and devotion in this class where all of them are 10-year-olds and 7 years and 6 years? To tell them that there is a God who will take care of you at any time, every time. And this feeling of guilt and remorse or insecurity, which all people, not Indians alone, Americans have this, Australians have this. The mind is the same everywhere, whether you go to India or America or Australia or Antarctica or Mars or Neptune or Pluto. It's the same thing. See, this mind, how do you calm it down? Just say, there is a person for me, who loves me, who takes care of me, who's there for me all the time. You name the person God, or you name the person Krishna or Muruga or whatever name you want to give him, or nature also, whatever, atheists, whatever their name they want to give. But that feeling of there is a person who takes care of me. And that is why we all feel protected when we have a guru. No? Our guru is protecting us from all sides. Leave it to the guru's feet. Why are we building a center for our guru? Because he can take care of all the people here. There is so much mental anxiety and stress. The last 6 to 7 months I've been hearing of so many things happening in the Texas alone and in California. So I just thought, you come here and take care of all the children. When our guru is here, just surrender at his feet. Just do shloka chanting. Take a deep breath. With this Manasantushti wing that Vijayashri has started, you know. Why we started this? Everybody has the same problem, Renu. Overthinking. Anxiety. Constantly you're worried about your future, which is not in your hands. And people, you know, today they are not wanting to get married. Girls are not wanting to get married because of overthinking. What if my career gets affected? They don't want children because of overthinking. What if I have to lose my job? What if I cannot take care of all the things myself? What if? Why? What if? What if? What if? What if? Just stop that what if. Everything will be perfect by His grace. Just replace that what if 2 words by another 2 words, His grace. His grace. His grace. So no what if questions, no overthinking, no anxiety. So to control, we do have techniques. How many of you are stressed or overthinking or are anxious? How many of you in this whole group have overthinking problems? Oh, so this Manasantushti Kendra with Krishna Premi Swamigal Vidya Kendra has to definitely come up. Sure, 200%. So we started this project because of this, exactly because of this issue. So the techniques that Vijayashri will be using by Shri Anna's grace, chanting Sanskrit shlokas calms your mind. First technique. Let's just try. Namo Namah Sadgurubhyaha Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha Namo Namah Sadgurubhyaha Sadgurubhyo Namo Namaha Hare Rameti Krishneti Nama Sankirtanam Sada Lokakshemaya Kurvantam premikam sadgurum bhaje. Premikam sadgurum bhaje. Does this have a calming effect on your mind? How many of you experienced a little calmness? How many of you? Yeah? This is one technique. So that is why we are going to teach Sri Anna's stotras and all other stotras also. Then second, Nama Sankirtana. Rama 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 Rama. This is Nama Sankirtana. How many of you feel happy after this now? You also? Oh, so you had overthinking problems, Guru Vairappa? Ah, it starts from 3 years, huh? Okay. So now you feel happy after this. Okay. Truthful answers. Truthful answers. So the first technique was Sanskrit shlokas chanting. Second technique is Nama Sankirtana. Third one is deep breathing, just concentrating on your breath alone. Just deep prana. Very slow breathing. Very slow. Just concentrate on the number of... See, don't inhale. Don't inhale and exhale like that. That causes a lot of anxiety. Very slow inhalation. Slow exhalation. Yeah? You feel better? How many of you feel better? See? The third technique. The fourth technique, Harikatha. Why is Vijayashri school into this mental wellness, awareness and all this? Because it has a lot of... Harikatha is a process where mental wellness is brought to thousands of people at the same time. It's like mental counseling for thousands, mass mental counseling. When Vyasa says, hey, you are not the only person suffering out like that. Draupadi, who was the queen, she suffered so much. She didn't have a place to live. Sītamma, who actually was an incarnation of Bhuma Devi, she had to suffer so much. Devaki, who was the mother of Krishna, she lost 6 of her children. Just understand that you are not the only person out there suffering so much. Everybody suffered. Yudhishthira, Arjuna, Bhima, all of them full of talent. There are so many people who ask me, Mani, I am full of talent. Still I have no recognition. I would tell them, Arjuna, are you more talented than Arjuna or Bhima? No, they were themselves exiled. You have a time for everything, no? Mangoes, no, they ripen only during the summer season. You can't ask mangoes to come and fall during winter season. Now, of course, there are imports and exports. All through the 12 months, you find mangoes. But then the value of the mango goes. Only if it's available during summer. Nama Bharata Deshadalalo mambar season adichupa. You're here everywhere. All the time mangoes are available. I don't know how. You import it, you keep it, or you preservatives are used. I don't know how. But understand that you need to be patient. Patience. How do you develop patience? Through listening to more of Hari Kathas. So technique number 1, Sanskrit shlokas. Namo Nama. Yes. Technique number 2, Rama 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 Rama. Technique number 3, deep inhalation, deep exhalation. Technique number 4, listen to the Upanyasams, Harikathas, music, not pada 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 music. All serene music, our Tyagaraja Swamis, Purandara Dasars, all these sattvic compose. Yes, Kanna? Can you give the mic? Yeah. Thanks, Rohit ji.
Thank you. Whenever I'm breathing, it kind of makes me a bit sleepy.
It should actually, because only then your mind is relaxing. So most of the adults, in fact, Sri Hari, you're Sri Hari, right? Most of the adults, they tell me, I had Samadhi Sthiti for 2 hours this morning, Manni. Immediately I would have thought, 2 hours Tungirka. She slept. How can you get Samadhi Sthiti suddenly? No, you generally don't relax your minds. No? Our prana is just going on so swiftly. So when you do deep relaxation, inhalation, like that, Kotavi Varo. Because finally you're saying, system, slow down. System, come on, slow down. Because our brain, the way we talk, everything is so fast. I saw a girl in the airport. She's walking so fast. No, not even robots can walk so fast. As if she's faster than the train, jet speed. The mind is also going so fast, no? So when you deeply relax and deep inhalations, you'll tend to fall sleepy. It's okay. Because insomnia is the biggest problem nowadays. It's okay if you fall asleep. It's okay. Tell your mother, I'm doing Samadhi Sthiti. Okay. So Renu, did you get answers and techniques? And the 5th one also we have in the Manas Santushti wing, the nature connect. All of us go outside, we stroll. That is why in those days, every day, adults and children, they used to go to the temples. Sayangalam pona Kovil Pradakshinam. That will be Kovil Pradakshinam Pandamari. Walk, no? You walk, you go outside, you have fresh air, fresh oxygen, and then you fill up your entire system with you connect with nature. So the nature connect. That's why I want this ashram, no? We are planning more of greenery and less of building, so that we can have classes outside, not inside an auditorium. It's so suffocating to have everything inside, no? So just go for a walk, come back, you'll feel much relaxed. So these are the techniques for Manas Santushti. Yeah? Yeah, questions? Yes, questions?
Even though I do a lot of pujas, I just can't trust God, and I'm always scared to go upstairs.
Oh, upstairs. Is it dark?
Kind of.
Then put on switch on. Ask your parents to put on more lights.
No, I am not afraid of dark. I'm afraid of ghosts.
Climbing? You're
No.
afraid? Ghosts? You're afraid of ghosts?
Our parents keep saying the ghost will come. So
Who keeps saying that? All of you. How many of you are scared of ghosts? Oh, that is a question to be addressed. Oh. I'll tell you the easiest trick. Just say Ram Ram, Ram Ram, the ghost will go away. No ghost can come. Apadam, apahartaram, dataram, sarva sampadam, lokabhiramam, Sri Ramam, bhuyo, bhuyo, namamyaham. Any disaster, any fear, any phobia, no ghost can come when you say Ram Ram. Just try that. Ram Ram. I'll go away. I'm the ghost. No? No? I'm not the ghost? Okay. Okay. So try that next time and tell me how it works. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Ram Ram. Yeah? Yeah?
You said about going for a walk.
Going for a walk?
Yeah, but like it's so like crowded and polluted everywhere you go.
Here in Texas? Crowded and polluted everywhere. I think I should put you in Mambalam Ranganathan Street and then ask you to come to Texas. You say this is crowded and polluted everywhere in Texas.
Yeah.
Huh? Pollen allergy. Oh my God. This is something we have to address. So, we have to build our immunity systems. You cannot say, oh, pollen, go away. Ram, 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 pollen, go away. No, that is not possible. So, how do you build your immunity system? That is why I told you, lot of vital force, oxygen into your system, not just air, prana, vital force. Yesterday you heard that, no? Build your immunity. Look at the food that you eat. Don't eat anything that is fried or all that. All that will give allergy. Eat only that which has life in it. Fresh food. All that will make you immune towards allergies. Huh? And about that pollution, my dear, if you feel it's polluted, go to a park where it is less polluted, and then a pond where you have duck and geese and nice things that you can see. Just relax by that side. Go for a walk near that. Are you coming from New York? No? Texas. Oh, I think it's not that polluted. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Radhe Krishna.
Radhe Krishna.
My question is, what is the true meaning of life? So the classes I take here at the temple, they say
what is the true meaning of
life?
Life.
The classes here I take at the temple, they say different things like to reach God or to make a difference in the world or to do something good. But what is the ultimate purpose of life?
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. What is life? What is the meaning of life? So let me not give you my personal opinion. Let me quote from the Shastras. Durlabam Manusham Janma. There are so many different lives. We are talking about the human life. Obviously, you're asking about the human life. Right? 84 species of lives on this planet. Marine life alone, so many types of fishes, prawns, and so many things. Likewise, so many animals. There must be some difference between each species, right? The aquatic can be only in the water. Amphibians can be on water and land. And then there are animals which can be only on land. Now, when God created humans, Durlabam Manusham Janma. This Manushya Janma, this birth as a human being is very, very difficult. Is what everybody keeps saying. Manavatanu Durlabha Manuchu Nendi Paramananda Mundalega. Tyagaraja Swami answers your question. Manavatanu Durlabha. Manushya Janma is Durlabha. Manava means Manushya. To be born as a human being is very difficult. What is the purpose? Paramananda Mundaleka. To experience Paramananda. How will you experience Paramananda? In many ways, actually. You can, at this point of time, you can be saying, wow, this is so revealing, this is so nice, this is so very fulfilling, I'm filled with all nice things. Still, you can choose to be gloomy and say, oh, what is this session, lecture, boring on a Friday, Good Friday, I thought it will be a holiday, but still it is a workshop. The mind, it's all in the mind. How you see life is also in your mind. So Tyagaraja Swami says, instead of experiencing that Paramananda Mundaleka, Madamatsara Kamaloba Mohula Kudasudai Mosapodigaka. We waste our lives doing all these silly comparisons and then fighting and lot of pride and infatuation and ego and then unwanted things. Just drop all those unwanted elements. Let us grow mature enough to see the beauty in the entire world. Life should be a celebration. And when is it a celebration? Only when you can bring happiness to people around you. Most people think it the other way. People think that life will be a celebration if I'm happy. No, it can never. Life will be a celebration if I can make others happy. You understand? Happiness comes to you if you make others happy. If I can give, let's say, some chocolates distributed to, I have brought some chocolates. Let's see how many of I heard all of you don't like chocolates. You do? Oh, you do. All of you do. See. Now I'm becoming happy because they are smiling. When you see others smile, obviously that is contagious. You become happy. So the secret to happiness is making others happy in the right way, in the right dharmic direction. That is life. That is life. Kabir Das says in a doha, when the child is born, everybody rejoices. The child will cry. Child cries, everybody rejoices, they distribute sweets. But the way that child has led the life, finally when that child, say 80-year-old or 90-year-old, when he dies, he should have led the life in such a way that he is smiling and happily dead. All others are crying for him. It should not be the other way around. Appa nallavela orinja. Let us happily celebrate his death. It should not be the other way around. So, the testimony lies in the death of the person, whether he has led a beautiful life or not. So, how do you measure whether it's a beautiful life? If a lot of people cry, oh my God, he's gone. Even if when he's 90, we want him to still live for 10 more years, for 20 more years, then he has led a beautiful life. Huh? Yeah? Yes, Shakti? Shakti has a question? And one more question and then tea break.
So if you fail an exam...
Fail in an exam?
How would you feel?
If I fail in an exam, I would feel bad. Definitely. But then I would say, just because I've failed in an exam, it doesn't mean I'm a loser. I always have scope to improve myself. In fact, before my CA final exams, I took a mock test. And I failed in the audit exam. That was my first ever failure. I've never failed because I've always got first rank from LKG to 12th and then from BCom and foundations and inters, everywhere. So in the mock test, I failed in an audit exam and that was horrible for me because the first failure experience. And then I was like, no, this cannot be my paper. Because I cannot fail. Vishaka Santanam, I was Santanam, no? Shaka Santanam cannot fail. I couldn't digest. But then I have to face the reality. So what did I do? It means I'm not good in auditing. So let me go and take classes again. Let me see where I have to improve so that the next step is a better Vishaka. The focus should be to better myself, not just get stuck up with the failure. You're a loser when you get stuck up with your failures. But you know what? Success doesn't come at the first snap of a finger. Success, Albert Einstein, no? It tells 100 ways he has experimented before he found out electricity, how the bulb glows. So somebody asked him in an interview, 99 times you failed. And only the last time you succeeded, 100th time. You know what he answered? No. 99 times I did not fail. I found out ways how the bulb will not glow. And the 100th time I found out the way the bulb glows. So I've been learning 99 times. I know that through these 99 types, the bulb doesn't glow. Those are learnings for me. So we either win or we learn. We don't lose. It's not winning or losing. We win or learn. You understand? That's it. Yeah? We'll have this question for the next session after coffee break. Okay, Pau. Were you able to get up in the morning today?
Yeah.
Wow! Forced waking up, or you got up yourself? Forced?
Partially.
Partially. That's a good answer. Yeah.
So you know how you're saying, well, life is when you make others happy. But what if this is a group of people bullying you and they're happy, but you're not?
That's why I said happy in the right direction. Did you hear me fully?
Yeah.
So happy in the right direction. So people are happy if they bully you. Do you think they're really happy? No, they want you to react. They're expecting something. Happiness is not in expecting anything. They're actually wanting you to react. If you don't react, they are actually not getting happy. You're saying, oh, why isn't he reacting? Why isn't he cursing at us? They will feel happy only when you react. So, they are not happy. In fact, they are bullying you because they are not happy. You understand? Because they are pained. People who use hurtful words, they are not hurting you because you have done something wrong. They are hurting you because they are pained. You understand this logic? They are not happy at heart. That is why they are bullying you. You think they are happy? Duryodhana was happy after he got all the property of Yudhishthira in that Sūtram game? No? He kept sending spies to see what the Pandavas were doing in the forest. He can never be happy. Happiness can never come at the cost of hurting others. Happiness can come only when you make others happy in the right dharmic direction. Got it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so understand that they are not happy. When they are bullying, it means that they are pained. So do something loving to them, they will change. Help them out with your homework. Next day they won't bully you.
I've tried doing that.
Try.
But it doesn't work.
Doesn't work? Then probably you can ask them why they are pained. What is it that is causing pain? Or you can probably bring them here to Vijayashri School of Finance. Let's try to address their issues.